Ladies and gentlemen, Rise of Kingdoms just stealth dropped a brand new event called Jeweler's Jaunt, which is apparently not only a new way to get your hands on legendary equipment material choice chests, but it's also a way to get your hands on full blueprints here in the Serendipity store. And Tiger just woke up from her nap and she really wanted to lay on my lap for the recording of this video, but I think she's upset that I'm being very loud right now. Tiger, I'm sorry. I have to film this video. Okay, anyway, today we're going to take a look at the Jeweler's Jaunt event, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this event. Is it good? Is it bad? But before we jump in, of course, what's going on, guys? Cheers. As you guys know, I am a sponsored partnered creator with Rise of Kingdoms, so if you want more Rise of Kingdoms content, consider subscribing down below, and let's jump right in here. The Jeweler's Jaunt event is apparently a 2-month long event. It's 48 days and 6 hours, and this event right now at the time of recording this is only available in Kingdom 2, which throughout the entirety of Rise of Kingdoms has always been the kingdom that gets new events a couple of days before everybody else. And honestly, I did not hear about this event until it actually landed in the game. I mean, this is brand new to me. I didn't know this was a thing. And if we click the little eye in the top right corner here, you'll see that the Jeweler's Jaunt event is marketed as a way to catch up to the pack with shiny new equipment. Take part in the Shining Resolve event to get artisan coins. Spend your artisan coins in the equipment shop to purchase legendary accessory blueprints. That sounds pretty good, right? I think a lot of people want to catch up with their equipment here in Rise of Kingdoms, but is this event actually good or not? Well, at first glance, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not super impressed. I'm just gonna call it out. That's just how I feel. Okay, let's just jump right in here. There's two portions to the Jeweler's Jaunt event. There is the Shining Resolve portion and the equipment shop portion. Now, the equipment shop is literally what it says. It's literally just the shop. This is just where you go to spend your currency. Okay, so the Shining Resolve is really what the event is all about, and once you click the Shining Resolve, you will be met with a very familiar page here, because this looks almost identical to Lucerne Scrolls. In fact, it's literally a scroll. This is quite literally another scroll here, and this is effectively a battle pass. Now, you might be saying, well, Omniarch, don't we already have a battle pass in the form of Lucerne Scrolls? Yes, and also, wait a minute, don't we also have a battle pass in the form of crystal tech? In fact, we do. This is called the Crystal Quest, and this looks very similar to what we see for the brand new equipment event as well. So we now have a third battle pass in the form of Shining Resolve. Okay, and we'll go through this in a second. Now, let me just say really quick, if this is available in Kingdom 2 but it's not available anywhere else and they haven't announced anything about this, maybe it's the case that this event is just not ready yet, right? Like maybe it's just landed in Kingdom 2 without them actually realizing that this was going to be public information. I have no idea. So changes to this event could come before it actually lands in the game, but as it stands right now, from what I can tell, we've got a third battle pass hitting Rise of Kingdoms, which I don't know. Can you sense my reluctance to admit that? Yes, that is kind of unfortunate. I feel like one battle pass is more than enough, and two was hard to swallow as it is, but a third event with the exact same battle pass is feeling not great. Okay, not great. Also, by the way, yes, you do unlock the bottom tier by spending $10. This is not like there's nothing special about this. It's literally just a paid portion of the battle pass. It's quite literally copy and paste the battle pass. Okay, so what is the Shining Resolve here? Okay, well, at the top you see the challenges section, and we've got both weekly challenges and season challenges. So this is once again the exact same thing as we see like with Crystal Quest, for example. In fact, we even have the sovereign key thing here for the Crystal Quest as well. Like this is almost identical to Crystal Quest in every single way, except it doesn't look like this is tied to KVK, or maybe it is. I don't know. Are they going to get rid of Crystal Quest for this? I doubt it, but I don't know. Okay, but either way, we've got the weekly events that focus on Sunset Canyon, defeating barbarians, using speed ups, gathering resources, spending 500 gems, and defeating 5 barb forts. And as you can see, you will gain experience points by completing these different weekly events. Same thing for the season challenges. Okay, so log in for 40 days, defeat 800 barbarians, etc., etc. All this stuff is familiar if you've looked at the other battle passes in the game. Okay, and as you can see here, you need 100 experience to level up to level 2, and as you go through here, you're going to get your hands on some free resources and some free speed ups in the top tier, and then even more resources and even more speed ups in the bottom tier. But you'll notice there's a special currency here called artisan coins. Okay, and you'll get 2 on level 5 if you pay for it, or you'll get 1 at level 10 as free to play. And let's just count how many you get here as free to play as we go through. Okay, so we have one at level 10, we have two at level 20, so that's three in total. Then we got another three, so that's six. Then we've got, let's see here, we've got four, so we're up to 10 free coins, and at the very end we have five, so we have 15 free artisan coins in the free basic treasures pack. And then in the hidden jewels section we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 18, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, we have 35 in the hidden jewels section here as well. All right, so clearly the artisan coins are the most unique thing that you get here. You do also get your hands on some equipment choice chests and things like that, the material choice chests I should say. You don't get any of that in the free tier, by the way. That's only in the paid tier. And then at the very end of this battle pass, the Shining Resolve, from levels 51 up to 80, you get one chest every time, and these chests have some number of artisan coins. But there's a 30% chance of getting 4, 40% chance of 6, 20% chance of 8, and you have a 1% chance of just getting the jackpot 30. From 81 to 120, you claim a chest every other level, and these have the same odds. And then after level 120, you get a chest every 3 levels with these same odds as well. All right, so you really start to see diminishing returns after level 80 here, I would say, so keep that in mind. But what do you actually do with these artisan coins? Like, what is this artisan coin? This is a brand new currency, as you can see in the top right corner here. You can only get it from Shining Resolve and these artisan chests. Okay, so it is pretty hard to get your hands on this. Well, if we come into the equipment shop portion of Jeweler's Jaunt, you can either click through here, or in the battle pass you can click on the actual equipment shop here. This is where we land in the portion of the event where you can spend the artisan coins. Okay, so 5 artisan coins is going to get you 1 legendary material choice chest, and there's only 10 of those. Okay, after you buy these 10, then you have 35 of the legendary material choice chests at 10 coins each. Okay, so remember, there's only 15 of these coins in the free to play portion of this event. Okay, so if you are free to play, you will get 3 material choice chests for free, and that is it. That's it, you're done. You're not getting any more. In fact, if I'm counting correctly, you get 35 from the paid tier and 15, so that's 50 right out of the gate. So you get just enough from the $10 battle pass to get all of the equipment material choice chests in the lower cost section here. Okay, and then you're going to need another 350 on top of that to get the rest of these here. Why would you want to get the rest of them, right? Well, the answer is because after purchasing everything in the normal section of the shop, you'll unlock the Serendipity store. Okay, so here you can see this is the normal section of the shop. The Serendipity store is where you will get your hands on full blueprints of legendary equipment and iconic crystals. Now, as far as I can tell, obviously this event is not fully available for me. I'm not able to progress through this event, right? So I cannot actually tell you how much of these you can get your hands on, right? So is it only 1 blueprint per, section here? Like this has a quantity of 10. What is the quantity here? It does not say. It is locked. It could be a quantity of 1, quantity of 2, just like in the KVK store. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10, right? Who knows? It's hard to say. Same thing with the iconic crystals. Is it a quantity of 1, 2, 5, 10? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when this actually lands in the game. What you will notice, however, is that the only things available here are the older accessories. Okay, so you don't have the hero's hilt, you don't have the other one, I forgot the name, the saddle, and you also don't have any KVK pieces, right? You don't have KVK weapons, KVK helmets. You really don't have anything here besides just older legendary accessories, and that's it, right? And unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is already power crept, right? Like you're not getting Mora's Web, you're not getting the lucky coin, you're not getting the dagger. In fact, you can't even get your hands on the Eternal Night pendant, right? That's the 5% skill damage pendant. That is not here. The Greatest Glory is here. That is not. So keep that in mind. I don't know how they arrived at this conclusion here. You can't get War Drums here. You can't get Seth's Call here or whatever. So it's a very limited section, although, granted, the Ring of Doom and the Horn of Fury are the most popular of the accessories anyway. So it's still very nice that you can get your hands on this. But the one thing that I'll point out out here is that for 1600 gems you can increase your level by 1, and in the store it says you have to purchase everything in the normal shop to unlock the serendipity store. Okay, so you need 16,000 gems on top of getting all of the equipment material choice chests, both the discount and the full price, before you unlock the serendipity store. Okay, so it's very obvious to see that the free-to-play players will not be getting their hands on any of this stuff right here unless there's some other portion of this event that we do not see available in Kingdom 2. But as far as I can tell, based on what I've read for the event, there's nothing else to this event. This is pretty much it right now. The other thing I want to point out here is that not only can you increase your level by spending gems, you also can increase your level with flux scripts, which is very weird. I don't know why, who, what, when, where, what is going on here. It says you need a level 8 flux script to increase your level by 1. For those that don't know, this is the $3 flux script, right? So $3 to increase a level. I mean, I guess if they consider a level 1600 gems, then I guess you're getting good value by buying the flux scripts, because $5 is 1050 gems. So I guess that's how they arrived at that number. That's my best guess here. But either way, if we take, let's just read this so we can understand if we're missing anything here. Okay, during the event you can earn experience, increase your event level, unlock new rewards by completing weekly and seasonal challenge. Okay, we covered that already. Weekly challenges are time limited, they refresh every week. Okay, obviously you lose all experience from uncompleted challenges. Yes, we know this. Okay, you can purchase experience with gems from the shop, or you can buy them with flux scripts. Okay, we covered that. After buying the hidden jewels bundle, you can gain additional rewards. Okay, so that is the extra paid battle pass tier. At the end of the event, unclaimed rewards will be sent to your inventory and unused coins will be lost. Okay, so you can't save these for the next time this comes around, you just lose them. You can only take part in this event once. During the event, if you immigrate to another kingdom where the event is not active, you cannot continue participating. So this looks like a once per, is this like the commander swap event where it is a once per character thing? That's kind of crazy considering that this event is far inferior to the commander swap event. The equipment shop says exchange your coins for legendary accessory blueprints. Okay, so we know that even though like we can't see it because it's locked, we know that this will also cost coins. Okay, some number of these artisan coins. All right, that's what we just learned here. After purchasing everything in the normal shop, you'll unlock the serendipity store. The stock of items in the serendipity store depends on your registration date. The later your registration date compared to the opening date of the oldest kingdom, the more accessory blueprints you can purchase. Okay, so we have an answer here. Now we know that in the store, the older kingdoms will have a lower quantity in the serendipity store, whereas the newer kingdoms will have a higher quantity of blueprints here, and that is to help the newer kingdoms catch up to the older kingdoms, as it says right here. Okay, so that makes sense. It comes full circle here, and that is the entire event, right? Like that is it. We just covered everything. It's literally just a battle pass. It's a battle pass that you will get very little value out of unless you are a high spender, from what I can tell here. Increasing the level of the battle pass with literal just dollars is kind of crazy. So not only is the battle pass $10, but each level is $3 on top of that. At the end of the day, this event, I see what they're trying to do. I see that, you know, they understand that there is a big disparity when it comes to equipment between the older players and newer players. So I understand the point of this event, but at the end of the day, this event is just, I honestly, if I'm being frank with you guys, like if my knee-jerk reaction, I don't care about this event at all. This is just completely pointless to me. It doesn't matter. I probably won't participate. I'm not going to spend money here. This is just, I mean, I guess it's not for me, right? Like, I guess this is just for the new whales, right? Like the new whales and the new kingdoms. I guess this is who this event is for. And if that's you, I guess fantastic, right? Like you're going to get a lot of blueprints from this if you're able to spend a lot, but there's not really much value here for free-to-play players. I mean, you will get a lot of, you know, free speed ups and stuff. So that's cool, right? Like it's hard to bash the fact that this will be yet another way to get more free stuff, right? Like that, at the end of the day, that is a good thing. It's a new event with more things that you get for free, even if you don't spend any money, right? And at the end of the day, you will get 3 material choice chests that are legendary. That's fine, right? That's good. That's like 7,200 gems worth of value, right? So like like we love that, I guess, but really like it seems like 80% of this event is just locked out of, or even more, probably 90% of this event is just unobtainable for free-to-play players. And yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, like if that's the case, then it's hard to get excited about this event because most players are not going to get that much value out of it. Again, not saying that this free track isn't nice. I mean, again, it's a couple of hours of speed ups or you know, a couple of 100,000 worth of gold or whatever per level, so that's cool. But again, the star of the show is the artisan coins and the blueprints, and you will not get the blueprints if you're free to play, straight up, right? So like literally you can't get it. If you look here, you don't get any chests in the free tier right at the end. So it's not like you can grind all the way through and then like, you know, use your gems to like push 10 more levels and like get really lucky from the chest. Like no, there are no chests at the end there for free to play. You're not getting any more coins after the level 50. Okay, like you're done. So yeah, I don't know, this event is, maybe they didn't reveal it because it's not ready, or maybe they didn't reveal it because it's really just made for a niche audience of like new whales and that's it, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the new Shining Resolve event, or the Jeweler's Jaunt as they call it here. No idea when this is coming to other kingdoms. I have no idea if they even meant to reveal this event or if they even meant for this to be live or public or anything like that. If they didn't, then I will let you guys know, maybe in like a pinned comment or something like that. But yeah, this event is not really what I would have wanted if I were asking for an event to help new players catch up to old players. This does not help most new players at all, and so for me it's just like whatever, it's another battle pass. I'll claim the stuff that I get. Maybe I will spend the $10 here for the freebies in the past, but I'm not gonna be like dumping a bunch of gems and flux scripts into the higher end of this to get what, another Ring of Doom? Like that doesn't matter to me, right? I don't need this stuff. Like really the most exciting stuff for me honestly is the equipment choice chest, so I'll just get as many of these as I can without breaking the bank, and then I'll just completely forget that this event even exists, and that's pretty much it. So that's kind of my 2 cents on this event. It's nothing special, it's not really anything we haven't seen before. It's another battle pass, kind of crazy to say, but let me know what you guys think about the new Jeweler's Jaunt event, the Shining Resolve. Is this something that you think looks cool? Is it interesting? Are you happy we're gonna get another free battle pass type of thing? Even if you don't spend on it, it's just free stuff. Is that cool? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think this is a complete mistake? Is this a misstep? Like what are you thinking about this? Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, drop a thumbs up on the video. It really helps out the channel a ton. It helps get this video out into the YouTube algorithm so other Rise of Kingdoms players might see it, because you may have watched a lot of my videos and you think you're subscribed but you're actually not. Double check down below. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Omniarch. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.